welcome once again to another edition of Banks Braves Boys Basketball. As tonight the Braves host former league rival the Scappoose Indians. The two teams are now in different classifications. Scappoose dropping down to the Co-op League and the 4A level, while the Banks Braves have been at the 3A level for the last couple of years and are looking to move back to 4A in 2 years for the next 3 classification periods. Good evening. I'm voice of the Banks Braves, Trevor Beard, and in our first broadcast of the night, it was an impressive performance from Nye Levantham, the impressive point guard for the Banks Braves, finishing with a team-high 12 points in a balanced scoring effort for the Braves as they easily handle Scappoose 50-34 in a battle of 4A versus 3A top 10 teams. Banks should move up, currently ranked 6th in the 3A girls basketball rankings, are the defending state champs, and Scappoose number 5 before tonight's loss to the Braves in 4A rankings. Banks boys coming off of a 57-43 victory over 4A Tillamook last contest, and a win here at home on Wednesday night. Banks will head on the road for a tournament at Sisters. Their next games after the Christmas holiday, and then start Coastal Range League play in early January after school returns from the Christmas/winter break. We'll get you a look at the rosters for both teams and the starting lineups in just a moment.
Fans, welcome back for tonight's second game of the doubleheader between the Indians and your
for both teams. First for the visiting Scappoose Indians, black uniforms, orange letter with white trim, orange and white trim around the openings of the arms of the jersey, orange and white Scappoose logo, almost similar to Stanford. There's a white, I think it's the white arrow inside the orange logo on the sides of the jerseys, black shorts with orange, black and white trim, orange numerals with white trim on the front and back. Banks will be wearing their home white uniforms, navy blue numbers with Vegas gold trim, and the Vegas gold and navy blue arrowhead logo above the numerals. Between the shoulder blades, white shorts, Vegas gold and navy blue checkerboard pattern on the sides of the shorts, and a white uniform on the front. Starters tonight for Scappoose.
And now, get on your feet, get on your feet!
Number 3, Elijah Greenan Biggs, a 6-foot freshman. Number 11, Evan Barham, a 6'2" junior. Number 13, Quentin Olson, a 6-foot junior. Number 4, Miles Harrison, we missed that earlier, a 5'11" senior. And number 14, Drew Butler, a 6'3" sophomore.
Number 3, a junior, Noel Bale.
Starting tonight for the Braves, number 2, Braden Bigsby, a senior. Number 3, Noel Mayo, a junior, led the Braves in the win over Tillamook with 21. Number 12, Braden Exline, a junior. Number 21, David Markham, a junior. And number 23, Charlie Markham, a senior. The Braves are coached by Pat Marlia. Scappoose is led by Robbie Backus, assisted by Frank Marcantonio and Todd Franklin. Frank Marcantonio was longtime head coach at Scappoose before suffering a serious stroke that has left him being forced to use a cane, but a great man, and Scappoose, great program. State 4A boys champions, I believe, in 2014. And Scappoose will be going to our right, Banks to our left. Scappoose moving left to right wins the tip. And with the basketball, number 4, Biggs, and Kabaram. Banks facing a much bigger Indians squad. Butler. Barham. Left to the key, kicks it out left baseline corner, 3, high bounce, left to the rim, no. Tipped, though, controlled by Butler for Scappoose. Feed inside. The Biggs can't go up. Miles Harrison. Right wing drive inside from Olsen. Jumper with Bigsby in his face, left it short off the front of the rim. Center the key, and the rebound to X-line. Front court goes up top of the circle. Far side to Mayo, holds. Will set it up from way out just above the right wing. On the far sideline, X-line drives, 20 on the timer. At the basket, counted, and it's fouled! And the foul's going to go on number 14, Drew Butler. And Banks with an early 2-0 lead, a chance at a 3-point play right off the bat. First team foul on either team. X-line too hard. Will not get the old-fashioned 3-point play. The rebound to Miles Harrison for Scappoose. Driving left to the key, Quentin Olsen. For a 3, right side is good for Miles Harrison. Scappoose with an early 3-2 lead. Back the other way, Banks, X-line. Trying to post up right baseline. Braden Bigsby, David Markham, Luke Bigsby with his family on vacation in Hawaii. Will return after the Christmas break. David Markham bounce pass along the end line to his brother Charlie, and it hit the end line. Turnover back to Scappoose, 3-2. Banks trailing by 1, 6:15 first quarter. Harrison behind the back dribble against Markham. Left him in his tracks. Olsen drives. Left baseline back out to Biggs. Right side top of the circle, Evan Barnes. Spins free throw line. Threw it behind Drew Butler. And turnover to Banks. Mayo. Front court. Goes up top of the circle. X-line. Drives left to the key. And too hot for David Markham to handle. And it's going to go out of bounds into the Scappoose bench. Pass inbounds to Harrison. Right hand dribble. Back and back out, and we're going to have a loose ball foul. Hand check on David Markham. First team foul on Banks. First personal on David Markham. Drew Butler actually will inbound at the end of the scores table to our right. To Miles Harrison. Right to left dribble, now back to the right hand. Left hand bounce pass to Olsen. High post, left side. Pull-up jumper just inside the free throw line. There may have been another shot pass. And no, we're going to have a foul on the shot. Foul will be on Noel Mayo. And at the free throw line, shooting 2 for the Indians, number 13, Quentin Olsen. First free throw is good. Scappoose gets a pair at the line, 2 for Drew Butler, and the Indians with a 5-2 lead early. 5:18 left, 3 from Noel Mayo is going to go high off the back rim and over the top of the upper left corner and out of bounds over and out to Scappoose. 5:15 first quarter. Biggs, front court far side, in front of David Markham. Again, far side is the south side of the court. Near side is our side on the north side. Bounce pass inside, and the winner at the basket. We're going to have a non-shooting foul against Banks at the Wyatt Mock in the game, 6'3" junior. Braden Miller to inbound for the Indians. At baseline, gets it into Mock, back to Miller. Mock, right wing, will kick the three. Miller, right wing against Markham, drives inside. Bad pass, but gets it out to Evan Barham, left wing. Pass inside, Quentin Olson left it well short, and gets his own putback though. And we're going to have a timeout, Banks. Scappoose on a 7-0 run since Banks scored the opening field goal. We got to get caught up on some spots from last game first before we restart our rotation. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from Specialty Screen Printing. Just a 30-second timeout.
And Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
And we're back 7-2 Banks. 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Inside, Braden Exline for two. His second field goal has all of the Braves' points in the first quarter. 7-4, Indians lead. Barham to Colton Springer. Left wing, Barham. Back to Springer, drives left baseline, inside to Olson, off the rim, counted. Nine to 4, Scappoose. Mayo, right wing, tax line, way out on top. Gets a screen from Charlie Markham. David Markham, left side, hands to Bigsby. Gets a screen from Charlie. Drives right of the key, all the way to the basket, counted. Braden Bigsby, his first field goal. Braves back within 3 at 9-6. Picking up the offense, 3.5 minutes left in the quarter. And we're going to have an offensive foul against Wyatt Mock. X-line will on the offense, brings it across the timeline, hands to David Markham, brings it back out on top. Left wing to Mayo. Left hand dribble between the legs, pulls up right high post. Jumper runs off the back rim, no good, and the rebound to Braden Miller. Scappoose in the front court. Drives right wing. Quentin Olson drives, hangs, no, but a foul called. Foul's going to be on Charlie Markham, his first. Fourth team foul already, 3:05 to go in the first quarter. And next team foul against Banks will put Scappoose in the double bonus. First free throw from Olson is good, and the Indians already in double figures. Five for Quentin Olson. Still has 5. 10-6 Indians. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Jack Boswell in the game for the Braves. X-line. Way out near midcourt. Swings it left side to Bigsby. Brings the ball on top with a right-hand dribble. Boswell dribbles the ball with the left hand. Drives baseline. Tries to bounce it to Boswell. And it's going to be... should have gone on the end line, but somehow Scappoose able to save it off the loose ball. Olson drives, picks up the dribble right of the key, Leaves it for Butler. Left wing 3 from Mock is an air ball. And the rebound to Mayo. Braves with numbers if they hurry. And Mayo pulls up free throw line jumper. One-hand push shot. Tried to get maybe a little bit fancy. And left it short. Rebound to Scappoose. 2:15 left in the first quarter. Jaden Smith in the game for the Indians. Olsen left wing to Miller. Drives baseline. Cut off. Out to Smith for 3. Canned it. Jaden Smith for 3. 13-6 Indians. Under 2 minutes for the quarter. X-line. Tries to get fancy on the dribble. Spins. Up and under move. Nice move for Braden X-line. 6 points for him. 13-8. And we have a 30-second timeout. Scappoose will be back in 30 seconds after this from GorgeNet ISP.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
Banks, Scappoose, 147 left. Braves trailing by 5. Scappoose with the basketball. 1:40 to go in the first quarter. Jaden Smith picks up his dribble, gets it to Colton Springer. Jaden Smith for 3 again. Back rim and off, no good. Rebound, Braden Bigsby hooks a pass to Mayo. Braves get it across. Got to be careful for Drew Butler. Mayo pulls up with the dribble. Bigsby right wing spins. Noel Mayo drives right baseline and hits the ball on the end line. Another turnover for Banks. 1:17 in the quarter, 13-8. Miles Harrison brings it across far side. Comes near side to Jaden Smith. Right corner Mock head fakes baseline. Won't take the 3. Springer for 3, and Colton Springer pushes the lead back to 8 for Scappoose, 16-8. And we're going to have an offensive foul on Braden Bigsby. Fifth team foul. Scappoose wanting free throws, but it's a player control foul, so it will not be a free throw situation. But they will be shooting the final 50 seconds of the first quarter. Harrison to Smith, pass knocked away, stolen by Parker Littlejohn in the game, and ball loose, able to control, gets it to Mayo. About a 9-second differential game shot and clock. Shot clock and game clock. X-line inside hasn't blocked. It's going to go out of bounds back to Scappoose. 31 seconds, so the shot clock is off for the remainder of the first quarter. Harrison will hold. The Indians look like they want the final shot. To Smith, 15 seconds. Makes a move, and we're going to get a foul on Banks. Again, Braden Bigsby. His second. David Markham back in for Bigsby. After the first free throw for Jaden Smith, which is perfect. And Jaden Smith hits a pair. He has 5. 18-8. Scappoose with a 10-point lead. Mayo bounce pass ahead to X-line. Drives. Leaves it for David Markham. Dangerous pass. Mayo. Runner. Finger roll. Stolen nearly by David Markham at the end of the quarter. After 1. Scappoose 18, Banks 10. Great next line with 6 for Scappoose. 5 points for Quentin Olson and Jaden Smith to lead the Indians. We'll take a 30-second break and be back with more of the second quarter after this from Wanna Credit Union.
At Wanna Credit Union, every individual is unique, with different needs, different wants, and different goals. This is who we are, and we live here. Our families live here. Our friends live here. This is our home, because to us, you're not a number. You're an individual. Wanna Credit Union. Individuals welcome.
And we're back, start of the second quarter. Braves with the basketball, moving right to left. Mayo walks it across, no pressure in the backcourt. Left lane to X line. Spin move right side, high post, double team, flips it out to Mayo. Drives into the key, taken away, stolen by Biggs. And Scappoose into the front court. Olson drives all the way, flips it out for 3. Looked online, just over and off from Brayton Miller, rebound to Banks. Mayo. There's the ball left the key. David Markham lost it off his back foot. Gets it back. Boswell for 3. Missed everything but the backboard, and the rebound to Miller for Scappoose inside. Kicks it out to Barham. Drives inside. No. The late whistle called on X line. At the line, shooting 2, Evan Barham. First free throw off to the right, no good. And Colton McCutcheon, Carson McCutcheon, we thought we might see him. Played some in the win over Tillamook. Not listed on the roster, but coming up from JV with Luke Bigsby being out. X line will come out with 2 fouls. Barham hits the second, his first point, 19-10 Scappoose. 7 minutes first half, backdoor to Boswell, and he stepped on the end line. Inbound to Biggs from Butler. Biggs across mid-court circle to Olson. High dribble, and we're going to get a loose ball foul against Mayo. No, it's going to be David Markham, his second. Timeout Banks. Again, just a 30-second timeout. 6:45 to go in the first half. Scappoose 19, Banks 10. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Oregon National Guard.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And we're back, 6:40 to go in the first half. Scappoose a 19-10 lead. Olson on top to Drew Butler. Holds right wing Harrison. Barham drives inside, flips up a wild shot over his head. A rebound to McCutcheon. Oswald, left wing, gives it to David Markham. Back in the game with 2 fouls. Runner is blocked. No foul called by Evan Barham, and he's just going to walk away before he says something that he'll regret. First free throw rims in from David Markham, his first point. Second free throw rattles out, and rebound controlled by Scappoose momentarily, but knocked away and stolen by the Braves as Littlejohn knocked it ahead to Boswell. Mayo, left of the circle. Markham again being harassed, no foul. Littlejohn, left-hand dribble to Mayo. Trying to put a move on Olsen. Littlejohn lost the ball, and a loose ball foul. It's going to be called on Quentin Olsen. Trying to even up the fouls. Now each team with 2 in the second quarter. First personal on Olsen. Mayo inbounds to Markham and got away with the travel, I think. Pass is going to be stolen anyway. Front court, Barham lost the dribble. And Butler. Not Biggs. It's Miles Harrison driving inside. We're going to have a jump ball between McCutcheon and Drew Butler. Possession will stay with Scappoose. Each team only 1 free throw in the first 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. Harrison will inbound right of his own basket, pass flipped out of bounds by Littlejohn. Harrison gets it in. Right wing, Colton Springer. Right baseline corner to Butler. Barham. Scappoose swings up far side. Left baseline corner to Springer, and a loose ball foul on Banks. Parker Littlejohn, his first. That's way out on top to Barham. Pull up for 3. Ugly looking shot, misses way left of the rim, off the backboard, but the long rebound comes out to Springer. Springer for 3. Too hard, no good. Rebound to Scappoose. Another 3 from Scappoose, short, and McCutcheon able to bring it down, and we're going to have a loose ball foul on Colton Springer. Braden Bigsby will check back in again with 2 fouls. Jack Boswell will come out. Mayo, near side. High screen from Littlejohn. Mayo drives all the way to the basket, flips it up and in. Noel Mayo with 4th, 19-13. Quickly ahead though come the Indians. Miller drives inside the other way. Around the rim and off, no. Rebound to Scappoose around the perimeter. Driving inside is Barham at the rim. Air ball may have been partially blocked. But again, Scappoose gets the rebound. 3 from Biggs, short. Another offensive rebound for Scappoose, but the ball is loose, still loose and controlled by the Indians. Miller backs it back out in the midcourt circle, and we're going to have a blocking foul on either David Markham. It's going to be the 3rd on David Markham. Charlie Markham will check back in. David Markham will likely sit the rest of the first half with 3 as he shakes his head, heading to the bench, getting a glance from one of the officials, and the 3-point field goal is good from Evan Barham. He has 4. Scappoose, a 9-point lead at 22-13. Mayo, top the circle to Bigsby. Gives it to Charlie Markham, comes to get it on top. Little John drives, back out left wing to Bigsby. Spins after between the leg dribble. Bank no, rebound McCutcheon, and gets it back out to Mayo. Stutter dribble, drives right to the key, knocks the defender to the floor, no foul. McCutcheon tries to save, and it's going to be out of bounds to Scappoose. 3:28 to go in the first half. A total of 7 points scored between the two teams. Olsen will check back in for the Indians. Smith brings it across near side, past the scores table. Hands to Springer. Tries to go back door, but it's not there. Back out to Smith. Got away with the carry. Mock along two, and should have been probably over the back ball on Springer. Looked like that's what Coach Marlia wanted. Bigsby quickly back the other way. Bank front of the rim, no. And it's 1 and done for the Braves. Under 3 minutes for that. Barham drives. Loses it, but right to Jaden Smith. Mock inside, has it knocked away. Stolen by Bigsby. Wild play on both ends. Bounce pass to Charlie Markham, no, but a foul called on either Barham or Olsen. It's number 13, that's Quentin Olsen. 2:46 to go in the first half, and Charlie Markham at the line to shoot two. Banks trailing by 9, only 3 points in the quarter. First free throw too hard, no good. Second free throw short. We're going to have a lane violation, I think, against Charlie Markham. And it's going to give the ball back to Scappoose, leading by 9, 2:45 left in the first half. Quentin Smith, top of the circle, left wing, hands to Mock. Free throw line, pulls up Olsen, right side high post, out to Quentin Smith, left corner three, short. Rebound to Bigsby, 2.5 minutes left for the first half. Would be nice if Banks could get it under 5. Bigsby drives in, pulling a China shop, and knocks Olsen to the floor. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Scappoose. 28 on the timer, shot clock will reset. Foul is on. I believe Quentin Smith is first. Fourth team foul. Banks is shooting the rest of the half. 15th foul on the Indians. First free throw for Braden Bigsby. Back to the rim, around the rim and off, no good. Oswald comes in for McCutcheon as the Braves go small. Second free throw for Bigsby is good. He has 3. 22-14. 2:20 left in the first half. Smith. Far side left wing. Now drives all the way to the basket and a late whistle. A foul called. Jack Boswell's going to get called for a push in the back. First free throw for Quentin Smith, rims out, or Jaden Smith. My apologies to the Smith family if you're listening. Second free throw, high, bounce off the back rim, no, but the rebound to Olsen. As inside, double team, can't go up. Mock, outside, flips it back to Olsen, and we're going to have a 3-second violation against Scappoose on Quentin Olsen. 2:07 left in the half. Banks trailing 22-14. Mayo, right hand dribble, right wing. Splits a double team. Hangs, jumper is short. Gets his own rebound. Double, triple team, rips it away, and we're going to have a jump ball. A held ball. Possession will stay with the Braves. Under 2 minutes, 1:49 for the half. Banks trailing 22-14. Line will enter. Enter and exit X line, inbounding. Boswell, nice head fake. Spun it off the front of the rim. No, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Mock. And stay with the Braves. Mock and Boswell both right there. Well, they are going to reverse the call and say Scappoose ball. I think that's the correct call. 22-14. Still Scappoose with an 8-point lead. Each team with 4 points in the second quarter. Smith. Mock at the left high post. On top, Olsen. Take the three. Smith bounce past Mock inside. Goes up against Boswell. We're going to have another foul on, I think, Boswell. That's going to be an X line, his third. And Littlejohn will have to come back in for Parker X line with 1:26 and a half. First free throw for Wyatt Mock. Off the front of the rim and down. Second free throw for Wyatt Mock, perfect. 24-14, back to a 10-point lead for Scappoose, their largest of the game. Was at 10 also at 1 point in the first quarter. Bigsby, Boswell, drives. Charlie Markham, bad pass, tipped away, stolen by Springer. Drives baseline, hits it inside. To number 11, Evan Barham with 6, 26-14, Scappoose. Mayo drives inside, is going to get called for an offensive foul as he knocks Olsen to the floor. Inbound to Biggs from Springer. Biggs drives, splits a double team, leaves it for Miller. Springer head fakes, drives through the key, lost it. Right to Charlie Markham. Got to be careful with the dribble, and didn't look up and was surrounded and lost the ball as he came across midcourt. Banks is going to get back in this game. They've got to be able to take advantage of extra possessions off of turnovers, and they have not been able to do that. Springer, right wing to Biggs. Barham drives inside, lost it, ball loose. Miller drives inside, no foul. And 11 seconds left in the half. Boswell taps his head. Final shot of the half coming for Banks. Drives, David Markham for three. Air ball as the first half sounds. And three-quarter court shot would not have counted if it went in. Had the distance, but well off to the backboard to the right, missing everything. And after one half of play, it's Scappoose 26, Banks 14. Scappoose outscores Banks 8-4 in the second quarter. And at the half, it's the Indians 26, Banks 14. We'll take a 2-minute break and be back after this from Jason Bond Remodeling.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748. Legacy Roofing can save your home from leaks, mold, and other issues related to an older roof, preventing future roof issues, saving you thousands of dollars. They use only the most trusted materials backed by an excellent warranty that is transferred if you ever sell your home. Legacy is tops in their field, earning the GAF Master Elite certification and the Golden Pledge warranty. For more information or to get a free quote, call 503-357-7663 today. Halftime, Banks trailing Scappoose 26-14. Banks Braves boys basketball on Westside Mobile Media and YouTube. Taking a look at individual scoring for both teams. Balanced scoring for the Indians. 6 points for Evan Varham, 5 for Quentin Olson, 5 for Jaden Smith, 3 for Miles Harrison, 3 for Colton Springer, 2 points apiece for Drew Butler and Wyatt Mock for the Braves. 6 points for Braden Exline, all in the first quarter. 4 points for Noel Mayo, 3 for Braden Bigsby, and a free throw for David Markham for 14 points. Braves are doing their best to try to play as aggressive as they can and hang with Scappoose, but just too much size from the Indians. Rebounding, a big key for this double-digit lead for the Indians at halftime. Taking advantage of their size. Only 3 players over 6 feet for Scappoose. You're under 6 feet for Scappoose. You go down the line, 6'3" is 6'3", 6 foot, 6 foot, 6'2", 6 foot, 6'3", 6'3". Banks does not have their roster listed, but their heights listed, but only 3 post players. And they had to bring up one from JV as one of their roster varsity post players is on vacation over the Christmas break with his family in Hawaii. So Banks, a lot of catching up to do. And another key for Banks is they're going to have to make up possession somehow to try to get back in this game. If they're not able to take advantage of the boards with their lack of size, they got to be able to get back quickly in transition when they've had turnover opportunities in live ball situations. And a couple of times they've been able to get steals and then have turned the ball right back over once they get the ball to midcourt, and have not been able to really cut into this lead all that much. Scappoose has really dominated pretty much start to finish. Jumping out to a 7-2 lead after Banks scored the opening field goal and then never really allowed Banks to get back into the game after that point. We're going to take a 2-minute break once again and see if we can find you some other scores. We know we have at least one final from girls basketball to give you when we come back at the half. It's Banks trailing Scappoose 26-14. We'll be back in 2 minutes after this from the Banks Post newspaper.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post and want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Casey Ogden is a healthcare expert with more than 40 years in the field serving others and is college certified in nursing and healthcare administration. Her business, Casey Ogden Healthcare Services, offers everything you need for home health, from limited medical equipment, meal preparation, medication management, medical transportation, and more. Call 971-273-6058 or email caseyogden.hcs braves.llc@gmail.com.
Download the app and schedule today.
Your turn.
Power is back on.
It's a buddy.
In the West Metro area, contact Mr. Electric of Hillsborough, 971-435-6507.
Local lender Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter. Union Home Mortgage, official sponsor of the PBR. Union Home Mortgage promises cap. Christy Van Meter is licensed in Oregon 1700271, Washington MLO-1700271, in Arizona 1039867. Union Home Mortgage is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 2229.
And we're back halftime, final 2 minutes before we start the third quarter. Banks boys trailing Scappoose 26-14. Taking a look at some other boys basketball scores around 3A and 4A basketball. Starting in 4A1 final, Phoenix defeating Pleasant Hill 48-43. That's an upset. Pleasant Hill a mild upset. Phoenix 4A over 3A top 5 Pleasant Hill. Marsfield of Coos Bay over 1A Pacific 62-43 at Pacific. Two finals from 3A. South Umpqua over Sutherland 46-36, and Callan Gable defeating Santiam Christian 62-44 at the Christmas Classic at Cascade Christian in Medford. And we're back as we get ready to start the third quarter. Banks trailing 26-14. Scappoose with the basketball to start the second half. Right wing with the basketball, Evan Barham. Brings the ball on top. Left wing to Olson. Head fakes. Dribbles right side high post. Driving inside is Barham. Biggs drives inside. Can't go up. Driving left to the key. Spin move. Puts it up and in. Evan Barham with 8. And 28-14. Scappoose by 2 touchdowns early in the second half. X-line, lost the ball between his legs. Will back and back out against Olson. Moving with the basketball to make sure he avoids 5-second violation. Noel Mayo for 3. That's one way to get back in, and Noel Mayo with 7. 28-17, Braves within 11. But a minute in the second half. Driving with it is Miller. Butler Right wing three. Right side top of the circle from Miles Harrison is no good. Back the other way, David Markham will take it. Bigsby spins around a defender and is going to get called for, we're going to have a discussion, either offensive or a blocking foul. Bigsby did use an off arm. Well, they're going to call it on Scappoose. Ugly Christmas night, the theme for tonight's game, but no students wearing any ugly sweaters. And the ball is going to be knocked out of bounds by Evan Barham as X-Line tried to move it to basketball, right baseline corner. Slaps the basketball left wing to Charlie Markham on top to X-Line. To Mayo. Now Mayo gets it back from X-Line, takes another three, looked online, rattles out, no good. Rebound to Olsen. Barham will bring it across. Pulls up top of the circle, tipped out of bounds by Braden Bigsby. Good defense that time from Braden. 6:10 to go in the third quarter, 28-17. Scappoose. Miller will enter way out far right baseline. And it's going to be off of Olsen. Lost it out of bounds off the inbound. Trapped in the corner, and it's going to be out of bounds back to Banks. Bigsby inbounds to X-Line. David Markham, left baseline corner. X-Line to Bigsby. Hands it back to X-Line, drives inside, flips it up on his way to the basket, tried to be gentle and avoid a third or fourth foul and left it short. Three the other way from Scappoose. High off the back rim. No, we're going to have an offensive foul. No. Going to be on Banks. And that may be 4 on David Markham. It is. Miller around the perimeter quickly to Biggs for 3. And that's great ball movement no matter which team you're on or rooting for. 31-17. Scappoose with a 14-point lead again. Mayo, left wing to David Markham. Bigsby. Mayo thought about an NBA left wing 3. Bigsby. X-Line near side. Swings it left wing to Mayo. Kick the shot inside to Charlie Markham. They're going to get a loose ball foul on Miles Harrison. 5:16 to go in the third quarter. 31-17 Indians. X-Line to inbound with baseline. It's pass inside to Mayo. Nice move. No, but a foul called. Jack Boswell will come in. 5:13 left in the third quarter for David Markham. First free throw from Noel Mayo is good. He has 8 to lead the Braves. And McCutcheon will come in if there is a second made free throw, and there is. 9 for Noel Mayo. 31-19 Braves trail. 4 Braves have scored so far. The Braves go big. Olsen. Swing it right side. Back rim, no. Off the 3 attempt from Elijah Biggs. But Scappoose the rebound. Actually, it was Miles Harrison with the miss. Harrison gets it back. Barham for 3. Banks it off the back rim, no good. Bigsby drives, leaves it for McCutcheon, and an offensive foul on Bigsby. Pat Marlia not in agreement with the call, but take away the easy two for Carson McCutcheon, and 4.5 minutes left, still a 12-point lead for Scappoose. That could have been a big momentum swing for Banks. They were able to cut it to 10. Under 4.5 minutes in third quarter. Miller, double team, left wing 2. Harrison drives inside, out to Smith for 3. Over and off, no. Rebound. Springer and X-Line battle for it. X-Line trying to screen off Olsen, Springer for the loose ball after the miss, and it's going to go out of bounds to the Braves. McCutcheon inbounds to Boswell. Hands to Braden Bigsby. Boswell again trying to get it inside to McCutcheon, and force a bad pass. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Scappoose. It's going to be on Colton Springer. 4th team foul. Still half of the third quarter to go. 3:58 in the third period. Boswell will enter left baseline. Out to Mayo. Left wing to Bigsby, inside to McCutcheon. Push from the back, no foul. Lost the basketball. And the ball goes back to the Indians. Harrison leaves it for Olsen for 3. Gets the kind bounce off the front of the rim, and that's big. We have a 30-second timeout, Banks. 34-19. Scappoose with their largest lead of the game of 15. We'll take a 30-second break and be back after this from LaHaye.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsborough. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahays.com, or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back. 3:41 to go in the third quarter. Banks trailing 34-19. Braves have at least gotten a split tonight, if nothing else. Girls with a 50-34 impressive wire-to-wire victory over Scappoose in a battle between two top 10 teams in the 4A and 3A classifications. Boswell brings it up. Top of the circle to X-Line. Bigsby spins inside, back to Key, shot block, no foul. This is way left of the basket off the backboard, and Pat Marlia up off the bench. And rare turnover for Scappoose, as I think some communication issues on a bad pass. 34-19, still 3:05 to go. Third quarter, Boswell brings it near side, right wing, hands to X-Line. Drives left-hand spin on his way to the basket, flips it up, no. Nifty move, but this is everything but the backboard, but he'll shoot 2. Foul will be on number 4, Miles Harrison for Scappoose, his second. Braves will be shooting free throws the rest of the third quarter. First free throw rims in for Braden X-Line. He has 7. Second free throw off the back rim, no good. We're going to have a loose ball foul on Carson McCutcheon. Parker Littlejohn will come in for the Braves. held up 33, which is Connor McCutcheon, but scoreboard says it's the 4th on Braden Bigsby. Smith in the game for Scappoose along with number 2, Braden Miller. Side at the basket, no. Mock misses and plays at the rim. Mayo near side. Boswell head fakes. Back to Mayo. Won't take for 3. Drives inside. Flips up a wild shot. Got poked in the eye. And Mayo is slow to return to the play. Olsen left wide open. Left corner 3. Off the back rim, no. Smith, the rebound left baseline. Olsen again for 3, top of the circle. Back rim, no. Rebound to Mayo. We're going to have another loose ball foul on Scappoose. Braden next line at the line again to shoot 2. First free throw is good. Second free throw also good. 10 points for Braden Exline. 34-22, Braves within 12. It's been a lead of as many as Scappoose for 15. Boswell knocks it away. Stolen from Mock, lays it up and in. First 2 for Jack Boswell, back within 10. Braves trailing 34-24. I think we're going to have a timeout, Scappoose. No, Olsen brings it across. Mock drives inside. On top to Quentin Smith for 3. Front of the rim and off, no good. Rebound to Exline. Gets a screen from McCutcheon. Find Boswell, who's looking to shoot it before he caught the ball. And ball loose, taken away by Scappoose. Ahead to Olsen, lays it up and in. 10 for Quentin Olsen, 36-24. Scappoose back to a 12-point lead. Littlejohn back in the game. Drives, left it short, right of the basket, and rebound to Mock. Scappoose with the basketball. Barron, between the leg dribble, far side. Really lost it, trying to get too fancy. Miller drives, leaves it for Mock right baseline. And we're going to have a travel on Evan Barron. Scappoose head coach Robbie Backus getting an explanation on the reason for the travel. Boswell, far side against Smith. Double dribble. (36-24), 28 seconds in the third quarter. Smith off the inbound from Olsen. Mock spins, hangs, off the back rim, no, rebound to Olsen, goes back up, over the much smaller ball, Mayo, 38-24, 14-point lead again for Scappoose. Mayo, between the leg dribble, left to right, NBA 3, off to the right, no good, rebound, Quentin Smith, and that will do it for the third quarter. So it was 26-14 after at halftime. Scappoose only adds to their lead after 3, outscoring Banks 12-10 after 3. It's Scappoose 38, Banks 24. We'll be back to the final quarter after this from Main Street Pizza.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street pizza.
And we're back to the start of the fourth quarter. Braves look like they are on their way to their 7th loss of the season after picking up their first win of the season on Wednesday against Tillamook. Side, X-line, and Drew Butler both hit the deck. Foul will be on Drew Butler. First free throw for Braden X-line is good.
Stroke it!
Second free throw too hard. The rebound to Braden Miller for the Indians. Miller, Smith left wide open, left corner three, good. Braden Smith with 8, 41-25, back to a 16-point Scappoose lead. Back the other way. X-line drives inside and scores 41-27. Again, back to Smith, drives left baseline around McCutcheon. And loose ball inside. Drew Butler misses in close. Rebound to Banks, 41-27. But X-line with 12, and now Noah Mayo with 11. 41-29, Banks back within 12, back-to-back buckets. And we're going to get a loose ball foul on Carson McCutcheon. His second personal, 7 minutes to go. 41-29 Scappoose. Green and Biggs, left side to Smith. Drives inside, pass stolen by X-line. Braden Bigsby will check back in, but he has to be careful with 4 fouls. Runner at the basket, X-line missed everything. And the rebound to Scappoose. No look bounce pass to Smith. Left baseline corner, drives, double teamed. On top, 3 is good from Miles Harrison. He has 9. 44-29, back to 15 for Scappoose. And nearly stolen far side by Miles Harrison. Carson McCutcheon will come out. Quentin Smith will come out as well for Scappoose, entering George Gibson for the first time. Boswell. Also in for Scappoose, Eli Holm. Bigsby, nice move to clutch over the head. He has 5, 44-31. Harrison. Miller. Gibson on top, brings the ball right wing on the dribble. Right side to Butler. Inside, we're going to get a loose ball foul on the floor. A hold on Boswell, his third, I believe. Just the second personal foul on Jack Boswell. Or left baseline, extended inbound to Elijah Green and Biggs, right first side. Harrison, Miller, or Biggs actually. Back to Biggs. Scappoose is going to work some clock with a 13-point lead, and they threw it away. A bad pass from Biggs, cross court 5:35 left, 44-31. Scappoose with a 13-point lead, but still time for Banks. But they've got to hurry. 13-point deficit, 5.5 minutes left. X-line, left-hand dribble, spins. Tried to bounce a pass to Bigsby, and it's stolen by Eli Holm. Back the other way the Indians come. Biggs to Harrison. Top Gibson, lost it. Taken away by Parker Littlejohn, but a loose ball foul. George Gibson will inbound to Harrison. Bounce pass far side to Gibson. On top to Barham, back to Gibson for three. Well short, rebound to Mayo, may have been partially blocked. Bounce ball up near side, under 5 minutes for the game. Inside head fakes, goes up no foul, shot blocked. Harrison brings it up. Right side to Gibson, inside to Eli Holm. Flips it up and running out. No good. Rebound to X-line. Braves want to push. Have to be careful. X-line left it short. Another missed opportunity and close, and a fast break opportunity for the Braves. Harrison flips it over to Gibson. Right wing, bad pass. Nearly stolen by Braden Bigsby. It's going to stay with Scappoose. 4:22 left. And coming back in for Scappoose, Colton Springer, replacing Evan Barham. Downs to Biggs. One of three freshmen on the varsity squad for Scappoose. Gibson. To Biggs. That's tipped away. And out to Braden Miller for three, and Scappoose is on fire from outside, 47-31, and that may do it. Boswell tries to answer no. 3:50 to go, 47-31 Scappoose. Driving right of the key, flips it up no, and a loose ball foul on Braden Bigsby, and that's likely on Braden Bigsby. If it is, it's his fifth. No, it's actually going to be on Jack Boswell, his third. Free throw no good off the back rim to the left as Scappoose makes a hockey change. All new four. The only player that didn't come out was the shooter, and he'll exit now. And it will be a full timeout, I think, called by the Indians. 3:41 left. Banks looks to be headed for their seventh loss of the season. 3:41 left. Scappoose 48, Banks 31. Take a 30-second break and be back after this from Scoggins Creek Coffee. Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or iced coffee on a hot summer day, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483. And we're back, 3:41 left to go in the game. Banks trailing 48-31, 1-6 entering tonight's contest, and look to be headed to 1-7 as they head to Central Oregon next weekend for a 3-day tournament at Sisters, a long-time annual tradition for Banks basketball ever since Marcus Roach started here at Banks, now with Forest Grove. Old Mayo is going to get called for travel. tried to drive and wanted to pass it at the same time, and could not control his momentum. Turnover back to the Indians, 3.5 minutes left. Quentin Smith, far side. Puts it to Mock. Mock drives inside, lays it too hard off the back rim to the left. Mayo, bounce pass ahead to X-line. Spins, bad pass, tried to kick it out, stolen by Quentin Smith. On top to Gibson. Oh! Olsen knocks X-line to the floor and a blocking foul called. First free throw for Olsen is no good. Second free throw is good. 49-31. Scappoose with an 18-point lead. Smith, too hot for Olsen. Back the other way. Little John drives, bump, no foul. Boswell, pass over the top, knocked out of bounds by Olsen. Holm and Gibson now come in for Scappoose. Jackson Van Domlin will come in for the Braves. That'll be it for Jack Boswell. X-line, inbounds over the top to Mayo. X-line right wing, trying to get it inside to Van Domlin. Left wing to Bigsby. Little John. X-line drives inside, tried to get it to Little John, stolen. X-line gets it back, reverses it up and in. 13 points for Braden X-line, 49-33. Smith drives, left corner three is rounding off, no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Bigsby after the miss from Braden Miller. Bigsby drives, hangs, spins it off, backboard off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Gibson has it. We're going to have a jump ball. Held ball between Little John and Gibson. Then Baliga and Fisher King will come in for Banks. Gibson, Mock, Miller, left corner baseline to Smith. Fancy dribbling, brings the ball up baseline. Miller. Top to Gibson, drives inside, has the ball stripped, loose, and Smith able to pick it up for the Indians. Miller for three, back rim no, rebound tracked down by Parker Littlejohn, 1:15 left. Head to Fisher King, pull up right baseline jumper left away short, and a loose ball foul on Fisher King, trying to get his own rebound. At the line to shoot two, Braden Miller. 15 foul on the Braves, 1:07 left. First free throw is good. Scappoose has hit half a century. Second free throw also good. 51-33 Indians. 1:05 left. The next line has his pocket pick by George Gibson, lays it up and in. 53-33 Scappoose. Littlejohn is going to be fouled by George Gibson. Just the second team foul on the Indians, 48 seconds left. Charlie Markham back in for X-Line, who will leave with 13 points. Littlejohn, left wing to Baliga. Littlejohn left corner. Inside to Fisher King in the post up. Spins. Shot blocked, but a foul called. 41 seconds left. First free throw for Fisher King rattles home, his first point. Second free throw also good, 53-35. So Braves able to get it back under 20, at least for the moment. Gibson will take the three. Smith will make a move on Fisher King, spins, can't go any further, kicks it out to Mock. 3-0 off to the left, and Van Domlin. Board. Littlejohn under 20 seconds. I don't think the Braves are going to shoot. Malcolm. Fisher King. Pass loose. And a loose ball foul on Jackson Van Domlin. 6 seconds left. Scappoose 53, Banks 35. First free throw for Eli Holm, no good, too hard off the back rim. Second free throw is good, 54-35. Indians by 19. Littlejohn will go out the clock. Final score, Scappoose 54, Banks 35. So the Braves have lost 7 out of their first 8 games with a 54-35 loss at home tonight to the Scappoose Indians. Banks girls with an impressive 50-34 victory, nearly the same score. Scappoose outscores Banks 16-11. They outscored Banks in every quarter, 18-10 in the first, 8-4 in the second, 12-10 in the third, and 16-11 in the fourth quarter for a 54-35 19-point win. Taking a look at individual scoring, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 for Braden X-Line, 5, 8, 10, 12 for Noel Mayo. No other player in double figures with Banks. Braden Bigsby with 5. Jack Boswell with 2. Fisher King with 2 late free throws, and David Markham with a free throw. Braves really just couldn't get anything going offensively with all the fouls they had to commit to try to stay in this game with the huge size differential. For Scappoose, balanced scoring effort. Nearly everyone scored except for number 24, Joe Fagan. We did not see him on the court. Not sure if he's with the team or not. Quentin Olson with 4, 5, 8, 10, 11, 12, 9 for Miles Harrison, 8 for Jaden Smith, 5 for Braden Miller, 3 for Colton Springer, 2 for Drew Butler, 2 for George Gibson, 2 for Wyatt Mock, and a free throw for Eli Holm. That'll do it for us. Everybody wants to get out of here quickly. Foggy night and Christmas just a couple of days away. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Merry Christmas, everybody, and remember the reason for the season. Again, our final score, Banks falls tonight 54-35 to drop to 1-7. Banks Lady Braves win tonight to improve to 6-2. They'll move up from their number 5 ranking likely in 3A girls basketball after an impressive win over a 4A top 5 Scappoose team. Our next broadcast will be in 2024, the first week of January. Braves will open league play at Riverdale. I think both games are on the road. I'm not sure if we travel to Riverdale or not. I think it's at Riverdale at Corbett. We will be here, though, for the next home game regardless. Again, enjoy the rest of your night, your weekend. Good night. God bless, and enjoy.